Get your official Doxby Films merchandise only at doxbyfilms.etsy.com. doxbyfilms.etsy.com. Shop now and support what we do.
And I was just thinking about weddings, and you seem like a guy that's been to a lot of weddings. Because I know like a lot of the people in like our general age bracket and social circle have been married.
Other than that, like mostly just like family weddings and stuff.
Dude, I stopped going to weddings in my family. My uncle's been married like 7 times.
Yeah.
Just stopped meaning anything. The last wedding I went to, I did the video for those guys.
Oh, yeah.
The ones that waited around for us during the Harkview commercial.
Yeah.
I went to my ex's sister's wedding. I was invited to that, and like, I'm bad with dates. So I went to her wedding, and then my friend's birthday party, and didn't realize it was my own 4th year anniversary. Boy, was I in the f***ing doghouse. Are you cradling a baby, or are you about to kill me?
I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Depends on how this song goes.
Was that the same night that I got pulled over for driving awesome?
I don't think that was the same.
No, it literally was, because we went there in my car, left there in my car to pick Beth up from work, and we got pulled over.
How many nights did it take us to, when we were shooting The Witness?
1.
I thought we did across 2 nights.
No, because you shot B-roll 1 night.
Yeah.
But all of the footage with me was shot that night, and that was the night we got pulled over. I remember because we made a joke about thank God the body prop wasn't in the trunk.
Yeah, but did we do the body prop on a separate day from the rest of it?
We did it all in one night.
Oh.
Because you came out at like 7:30. We made the body prop, and while you were filming B-roll, we finished the body prop, filmed the rest of it, went outside and did the burial scene, and then we had to pick Beth up from work. That's when she was working at LC's.
Yeah, I remember that. Oh, actually, yeah, I remember that because some of the B-roll that I shot like while we were on our way out to your grandpa's house was in the Little Caesars parking lot. I remember that now.
Yep.
So yeah, you're right.
It was when we left there because I had that short in my headlights. I got pulled over for not having headlights on.
What if the cops would have like gone through our footage? Like you get arrested, they go through the footage.
Can we also talk about like how haunting that body prop was? Because like we made that body prop entirely out of garbage.
Yeah.
But when it was standing on its own was honestly foreboding.
Yeah. Like we had just watched the Boiler Boy, what's it called?
The boiled one?
The boiled
phenomenon?
Boiled one phenomena, yeah.
Did you say boiled boy?
Boiler Boy.
Boiler
I
boy.
don't remember, but yeah, because I kept saying it looked like the boiled one.
Because like we have like 3 neighbors, and then it's just that cursed drive that we live on.
Yeah.
And I was out there alone, which like I'm not scared, but it's still eerie. You know what I mean? And I ran outside on multiple occasions, like armed, because I heard people like talking and moving around the property. And it was just the fucking Amish trespassing. On like 5 separate occasions while my grandfather was in a coma, the Amish were trespassing. And at one point,
You just look out there one day, they're like halfway done with a fucking house in your front yard.
dude. Well, what was really scary was one night I was up, it was like 2 in the morning. It was not like a regular time for people to be out. I look out that window and down by the pond, I see 2 dudes in all black with axes walking through my yard. And I'm like, what?
Executioner just coming in.
So like I grabbed a self-defense tool and went on the back porch and I yelled at him, and the Amish were like, oh well, we're interested in the property, so we're going to take tree samples. What the f does that even mean? We're going to take tree samples. For what? To figure out if we have termites?
We're interested in the properties. We're gonna take tree samples. What is that?
The whole time my grandpa was in the hospital, they're like out there like, we 500,000 for the property. And I'm like, he's not even dead yet, you f***ing vultures.
Basement in a shitty hardcore punk band. Now I'm becoming an older man.
Now said these
I don't know
beats.
how long I have.
What about that weird dude who would like make appearances? Like the guy who like knocked at the door.
Him?
Him, yeah.
Yeah.
He.
Well, I don't know how to pin that down. I consider myself a pretty big skeptic on everything. Like, most things I believe in, I'm still skeptical of to some level. Just out of like a sheer logical underlying being. But my grandfather moved to that property in 1995, 30 years ago. And through the span of 30 years, that person has been seen around the pond, towards the back of the fence line, and in the backyard. Same description, same outfit, same everything. And like, I'm not playing around. I know we kind of have like a reputation for doing spooky shit, especially now. But like, dead serious, it's the fucking creepiest thing I've ever experienced. Because when my uncle and his wife lived out there, they saw him. My grandpa seen him. My grandma, back when she moved out there, my grandpa's diabetes got really bad in the early 2000s, she saw him. When I was a little kid living out there with my mom and my grandpa, my mom saw him. My sister has seen him. Everybody has seen him through the span of 30 years, and it's the same description every time. And one time he did knock on the door, and I'm like, what do you do? You know, because if this is like something supernatural, or just a very strange man that doesn't age.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not nice guy.
Everybody's salt in a circle around the house.
As bad as we've done that for the slugs when we had the garden. we had a garden for a long time, and I always thought it was funny because I was like 9, I think, when my grandfather put it in. And it was like, I mean, a garden the size of your table. And he bought a tiller.
Mm-hmm.
And he would go out and till this section of yard that was probably like not even as tall as I am now. And he grew just like one bean plant, one tomato plant, you know. And he's like, what's the point of this? Like, you've got 7 acres of land, and you're making a little square garden right by the porch.
So you have a slug problem.
We did. During like spring especially, we'd have a lot of like just slugs and Japanese beetles. And like my grandfather, like, I'm a horrible hypochondriac, and I always worry like everything. I'm like, all these reasons that I'll probably die of cancer. Like, dude, I think of my grandpa working in the Freon pits, and then he was just like out there Might as well have been in freebasing Roundup. It was literally like, how do you not have like 94 cancers?
Yeah.
Like, our family is kind of the opposite. Because, like, you don't worry about cancer, but it's like kind of thick in your family. And me, I'm always like, oh God. But like, I can think of maybe 3 people in my entire life that had cancer.
Yeah, I'm just not a hypochondriac, I guess. I don't know.
How bad, dude? How bad? Like, it's the worst thing about me. And I'm nothing but red flags and bad things. And that's the worst thing. I'm like, dude, I don't sleep. And like, the horrifying thing about it is I'm not afraid to die. I am like fully in terms of dying. I'm terrified of dying. Like, the idea that I can't get topped off by my wife and whip it in a Mercedes and live like I live. I'm laying in a hospital bed withering away. Fucking horrifies me.
Yeah, it's not the being dead that's scary.
It's the dying. It's the withering. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we are from the void and we are returned to the void. No matter what you believe the void is, it's a void regardless. Whether you believe we go to heaven or hell, and we came from some sort of divine intervention, regardless, we are born from something outside of Earth, and we are returned to something outside of Earth upon passing. You know, I've always believed that. And I've always believed that death is not a moment in life. Life is a moment in death. Because death is cyclical. Life is the speed bump. Void the void.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's always was like...
Death is before and after. Life is the temporary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know. I was talking to somebody a while back, and they were like, why did Brandon Townsend choose you to run an entertainment thing with? Because, like, you know, they were like, you never did anything acting-wise. You're a f***ing nobody in it. You don't know what the fuck. I'm like, yeah, you're right. And they were like, so why would Brandon Townsend choose to run a conglomerate with you? I was like, I'll tell you why. Because my true job with Brandon Townsend is to stand beside him. He's paying me to make him look even better. I was like, you know what? I was like, and good for him. If he's standing next to me, he looks more professional, more attractive, and smarter. The guy's a genius.
Let me show you what I made the other day.
Disappears into the backdrop. A Coca-Cola Diet box.
That's what I made it out of. But I've got construction paper in it, and it's a mini green screen studio. So that way, I can make stop motion puppets and do some little animation that way.
That'd be neat.
Put them in whatever kind of environment I want.
Ooh. Yeah, I turned a sheet of cardboard that came inside of a box with a TV in it into a rifle target.
Yeah, I came inside of a box with a TV in it. But yeah, I've done that with a couple of boxes. The target thing.
Oh, inside of it is what I thought you were going to...
No, the target thing. Someone said they saw a black bear in the area. Yeah.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah. You ever seen a bobcat around here? He's peeing.
song's based on like the delusions that my dementia-ridden grandfather had. This too slower system overload. We're doing that again. Cool. That's that. That's ass anyway. I think I'm gonna delete that. It's probably not very good. And feel free to comment down below how I'm a insecure man.
Do it. It helps us with the album.
What is up with Pedro Pascal, dude?
I don't know.
It confuses me because it's like it just has to be because he's attractive.
I wouldn't even say that.
Everybody thinks he's attractive.
I guess. I don't know. I mean,
We're not attracted to men, Brandon, despite common public belief.
yeah, but I mean,
But like,
I don't know if you're not attracted to men. You still know one that's like real unattractive.
maybe.
But no, Pedro Pascal. There is one role I can kind of think of that maybe he would work in, and it's because of the type of character. If he would shave the fucking mustache, I think he could play Harry Mason in a live-action Silent Hill. Why not? Why not? Harry Mason is like a gentle, sort of dopey father figure.
But Mads Mikkelsen.
As Harry Mason? No.
Mads Mikkelsen is fun. I hope I die.
He's too masculine and he's too badass.
No, but in all seriousness, like Pedro Pascal's like all the time touching broads.
Okay, well, yeah.
Like,
I thought we were getting back into the conversation we had with Jason Tross, where he's not a man's man, you know.
yeah, no. He's like, look up,
No, I know what you're talking about.
yeah, he was like, I have anxiety. So I'm like touching people's wives' chins and grabbing their hips and hugging them. And all the women in those videos, the comment sections are full of women like, the men calling out Pedro Pascal are literally just jealous and insecure. If we went to the bar, right, with somebody that we've worked with and we're friends with, and they started groping women, in any context, if you just touch a woman, in any fucking context, it's not like a normal like handshake, hug, shoulder pat. If you start just touching women and you're like, I'm anxious, I'm beating your ass. I could not imagine defending someone that's like over here like, sorry Brandon, I'm anxious. I've cut ties with people professionally for less.
Yeah.
And so have you.
Yeah. We just got done watching The Little Shop of Horrors 1960, the Roger Corman version.
Yeah.
And I can't help but, I even said this before the camera started rolling. What if they did American Plant starring Seymour Krelborg?
I think the dude from Greta Van Fleet is American Clan.
Yeah.
No, but like it's weird.
They use the plant's mouth for something else. Feed me, Seymour.
You
I'll feed you. I'll feed you like you've never been fed before.
Pedro Pascal gets anxious around the plant. No, but it's like I'm getting married. I have children. It's like I'm not a incel loser with no chin. I've got 2 of them instead of none. You know, 2's better than 0 when you're talking chins. But I don't.
Unless you've got Chinese neighbors.
Like, could you imagine if Jeffrey Epstein was like, oh, yeah, it's because I'm anxious.
It's like the people who use like, oh, I have BPD
Oh,
excuse for
yeah.
everything.
Yeah. Yeah, I got cheated on by a girl who blackmailed me into dating her to begin with. And then when she cheated on me, she got mad at me. And she's like, this is because you never treated me right. She sent me a video of her topping some dude off. And she was like, this is because. And I was like, please never speak to me again. Like, you found someone else to be a parasite too. And she was like, I can't believe you'd say that to me. She's like, I'm sorry that I did that. I have BPD. That doesn't make it okay. She's like, look, I have BPD and major depressive disorder, and I'm a Gemini. And I'm like, you stupid. Never mind. But like, if an ugly dude, like somebody in self-defense, they'd be like, put him under the prison. Rape him with a fucking broadsword and kill him dead. Spit roast him with 2 mufflers and fill him full of carbon monoxide. You know what I mean?
What about that guy we know? I won't say who.
Slavo Zizek.
No, but
Slavo Zizek.
no, maybe the closest thing we know, just a significant amount of IQ points lower. That gave me a note one time and wanted me to post it on Facebook, and it was like him calling out random women and people that live in town because he was upset that he went up, you know what I'm talking about, like he went up to some woman and was like, hey, you have nice legs, and in his words, she recoiled. if Dwayne Rock Johnson, that's what he, in quotes, ROC, if Dwayne Rock Johnson had said that to her, she would have been elated. Go suck asbestos. Take a pogo stick through a minefield, you cheap piece of meat.
Okay, look, there's a difference though in Trash Can Sam and like a normal, everyday, like an ugly white guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but,
Like
but imagine him going up, hey, you got nice legs versus Pedro Pascal just walking
Pedro
around.
Peckle. Viewer challenge. Do a compilation. Make a compilation of us saying funny out of pocket. And the best video gets a $50 Amazon gift card.
You heard it here, folks.
Out of my wallet. I drive a Mercedes, you know. And if you enjoyed that and you enjoy the other things from Doxby Films, you can go down in the description, go to doxbyfilms.com for all information on everything that we're doing. You can check out on anywhere you get podcasts. You can check out the Doxby Wood podcast, our absolute smash success. Here on this YouTube channel, you can see our reaction videos and most of our projects. And if you're wanting to rock some Doxby merch, go to Etsy, go to what? DoxbyFilms.etsy.com. All of our links are in the description. Go down there, support us if you'd like, and underneath the description is the comments if you want to tell me how much of a knob end I am. Thank you for watching, and as always,